Teddy Reich was here for Oxford Community Television. It's the season opener for the girls soccer team. Their first game since 2019, playing an old Flint Metro League foe, the Fenton Tigers. Teddy Reich was with you for Oxford Community Television. The 2021 girls varsity soccer season underway, hosting the Fenton Tigers. First action for this program since 2019 as the 2020 season was wiped out by the coronavirus. Those of you that were with us on Oxford Community Television earlier this afternoon saw the baseball team open their season with a 10-0 victory over Troy Athens. Brady Carpenter, the junior, hit a home run in that game, and Nolan Cucci, the senior, pitched a shutout. A lot of familiar names on this girls varsity soccer roster. The head coach is John Thaler, who, of course, used to also be the boys varsity coach. Alyssa Gallagher and Carlene Quint, the assistant coaches, and Carlene Quint doubles as the head coach of the junior varsity team. But you look at Jordan Hung, Mackenzie Mackey-Methner, Kayla Casper, all varsity basketball players here at Oxford as well. 2 40-minute halves in girls varsity soccer. We're just under 39 minutes left in the first half, still 0-0. Wildcats in their dark blue jerseys and shorts. Fenton in their white jerseys with orange shorts. Fenton belongs to the Flint Metro League. Oxford in the Oakland Activities Association. Knocked out of bounds by Fenton. It'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Mackey-Methner, number 18. That was a nice feed by Kylie Moran, the sophomore, there to Carly Boyd, the junior. Boyd had a shot on goal. Nice save by the Tigers. .36:48 to play, opening half. Oxford 0, Fenton 0 on the blue turf here at Oxford High School. First game of the season for the Wildcats.
Going Wildcat.
Throw in by Ava Kettler. Seen some physicality early here. It will stay with Fenton.
Free kick, Tigers.
Be a free kick from the front right corner of the end zone on the football field for Mallory Lehman, the senior. Here we go. Lehman blocked. There we go. That's strong defense.
Going Tigers.
Now they'll have to throw it in. Before the game, Oxford High School had their spring student athlete signing day ceremony. Zach Townsend among those, going to play soccer at Oakland University, where his older brother Trey Townsend currently plays basketball and was a member of the Horizon League all-freshman team for Coach Greg Campy this year. Throw-in will be by Lauren Hayden.
Corner kick, Tigers.
John Valvo, also among the student athletes, he's going to play football at Albion, and Carter Gilbert's going to play football in the MAC, the Mid-American Conference for Eastern Michigan. Good for Carter Gilbert. Corner kick here, it'll be Lyman.
Going Wildcat.
Ava Kettler into Mackie Methner. Methner working along the sideline, bottom of your screen. Had a teammate up there with her. She had Ella Boyd, couldn't quite get it through to Boyd. Methner centering feed to Alexandra Dawood, and Dawood had it
Goal kick.
tipped from behind and over the net. Be a goal kick for the Tigers. 33:52 left in this opening half. And a beautiful early spring night, still 74 degrees here in Oxford. Here's Ella Boyd. Knocked down, no whistle.
Going Tigers.
Methner tried to get it through to Carly Boyd there. Out of bounds, throw in for the Tigers. 32:47 left first half, 0-0.
Going Wildcats.
We'll have our first substitutions of the game here shortly. All right, throw in for Carly Boyd. Dawood right around midfield with it. She was looking for Moran, but knocked away by Fenton.
Going Wildcats.
Here are those substitutions. Got one Tiger coming in the game and two Wildcats. For the Wildcats, it's Kayla Casper, number 16. She's one of them. I'll recognize her. And then it's also number 6, Ashley Horn, the sophomore. Knocked down by 22, Sabrina Bucci. Strong defensive play, but it'll be a throw in for the Tigers here. And we'll have two more sets of fresh legs coming in for the Tigers as number 24, Maddie Eagle. She was one of the Fenton players to leave the field there. Still scoreless, 30 minutes, 30 seconds left opening half. There's a whistle. Allie Brown, junior defenseman, she'll have a free kick here. 45 yards out from the goal. Lets it fly with the right foot. Loose in front of the net. Goalkeeper went out about 10 yards to try to play it. And Wildcats avoid any danger there.
Throwing Wildcats.
Casper leaves it for Ava Kettler. Back to Casper. To Alexis Owens. Back to Sabrina Bucci, and she'll clear it to her defensive partner, Abigail Walters. .38:37 to play, opening half. Teddy Rock was with you on Oxford Community Television. A beautiful night in lovely Oxford, Michigan. And at this time of year, it's staying light till well after 8 p.m. We'll see if there's even any need to turn the floodlights on at any point in this game. Methner over to Casper. Knocked out of bounds by Fenton, right in front of one of our OCTV cameramen, Sam Wright, excuse me. Throw in for Wildcats. Sam Wright and I went to middle school and high school together. Known him since 6th grade. Kettler up to Methner. Methner, she's going to have an opportunity here. Left it for her teammate. And there's a goal. It's 1-0 Oxford. Oh, they're going to call it off here. Couldn't quite get the number in real time there of who Methner left it for. It looked like Ella Boyd to me, number 19. But they're going to wave off the goal. So as we tick under 27 minutes left in this opening half, still scoreless. That was the best chance the Wildcats have had thus far, but you'll think they'll have more. And Methner, she's the one that makes things happen like she does on the basketball court.
Tigers.
Methner, if she would have chosen to, she could have played either basketball or soccer at the collegiate level, but looks like she's going to end her student-athlete career. Plans to go to Grand Valley State University in Allendale. It's a great school, and I'm very confident Maggie Methner will be successful in whatever academic field she chooses. 26-14, opening half. Fenton, another throw in here. Yeah, there was a delayed whistle, but a deserved one. Sabrina Bucci, number 22, she was knocked down by a Tiger. This blue turf here at Oxford High School, I believe, was installed in 2011. In this past football season, 2020 was the 10th season on it, and that would make this the 10th girls soccer season on this too. Our unique blue turf, reminiscent of the Boise State Broncos in college football. Kayla Casper going to have a chance here if she can beat the goalkeeper to it. Loose ball cleared out of bounds by the Tigers. Kayla Casper's younger sister, Maggie Casper, a freshman. She's on the junior varsity team. Throw in here for Ava Kettler. Kettler to do it again. Right in front of Skip Townsend, Zach and Trey's father, TZR Sports Photography. Kettler to Methner, back to Kettler. Left-footed centering feed. Ooh, ball bounced up in the air. Seemed like it went into slow motion for a second, but controlled by the Fenton goalkeeper who, from my vantage point, number 1. If it is indeed number 1, that would be Maggie Lutz. I'll try to confirm that for you all here. .23:34 to play first half, still scoreless. Oxford's had the best chance thus far. They had a goal from what looked to be Ella Boyd, but it was waved off. And yeah, there was going to be a whistle there, Sabrina Bucci. Little too physical with Callie Dickens right there.
Free kick. Tigers.
I mean, the free kick will be for Allie Brown, and Dickens, I think she's okay, just tying her shoe is what it looks like here. Yeah, just tying her shoe. Right shoe came undone after she took that hit from Sabrina Bucci. There we go. She's got it tied now. Brown's ready for this free kick. 22:41 to play first half. Kettler will be the first line of defense for Oxford. And that'll be wide right of the goal.
Goal kick.
Looks like Oxford's goaltender, yep, number 0, junior Brianna Barrows. Substitution there. Kayla Casper went back to the bench. Gave him some good minutes. Alyssa Cool, the sophomore, whistled there. It'll be a free kick for the Tigers, and this one will be handled by number 9, who is Celeste Hindman. About 44 yards out. Knocked in the air by Oxford. Dumped in the right corner here. And it'll go out of bounds. Goal kick for the Wildcats. Brianna Barrows, send it away, young lady. 21:09, first half. Teddy Ryquist with the Oxford Community Television. Barrows will keep it nearby. Over to Ava Kettler. Ends up with Methner. Caitlin Peck, number 17, out there for the Wildcats now. I believe the plan is soon Bill Service will be doing these girls soccer games with myself like he did in the fall for the boys soccer. It'll be nice to have Bill back, and you guys won't have to just listen to me the whole time. You'll have another voice too. Methner over to Kettler. Nice touch pass. Kettler, left-footed player, feed in front. Ooh, thought she was going to take that shot there. Looked like she had. Maybe she didn't like the angle. Ends up with Methner, though. Mackie Methner, probably the quickest girl on this field. Great short burst speed. And I can confirm that number 1 is indeed the goaltender for Fenton, who is Maggie Lutz. Got that right the first time. Tigers are coached by Matt Sullivan, assistant coaches Michelle Kunji and Jose Malero. Nice hustle there by Ella Boyd. Will keep it with the Wildcats. More than halfway through this first half now. 19-10 left in the opening frame. It'll be a corner kick for the Wildcats, but which Wildcat is the question. It looks like it is Ella Boyd who's going to do this corner kick. Ava Kettler. Ooh, shot on goal. I like the idea. Good shot, saved by Lutz. Ava Kettler, a lefty. That is less common than being a righty, of course, so that can pose some problems and catch some defenses off guard. Out of bounds off Mallory Lehman. Be a throw in for Oxford. Caitlin Peck to throw it in. Now she'll give way to Ava Kettler. Let Kettler handle it. Alyssa Kuhl goes to the bench for Oxford. McKenna Wilson, the senior, number 14, comes in. Methner pass to Boyd. There it is. Carly Boyd puts the Wildcats on the board with 17:30 left in the first half. Off the feed for Mackie Methner.
Goal scored by number 24, Carly Boyd.
So Wildcats lead 1-0 with 17:30 left in this first half. Their first goal of the season, and it belongs to Carly Boyd, the junior, number 24. Off the feed for Mackie Methner. Like I said earlier in the telecast, Methner makes things happen. This is out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Methner nearly got one through to the other Boyd that time, Ella Boyd. But Fenton was able to hustle back on D and prevent that from happening. Out of bounds off Ryland Sheffield. Thrown in front of the Wildcat bench. Fenton with it now, knocked out of bounds. It was Sabrina Bucci who knocked it out there. 16 minutes to play, first half on Oxford Community Television. 1-0 Wildcats. Carly Boyd with the goal. Assist, Mackie Methner. Teddy Rockquist with you on a 74-degree, beautiful Oxford night. Here's Methner. She's going to be able to showcase that speed right here. I like her chances. Methner in on goal. Methner over to, is that Ella Boyd? It is. 2-0 Wildcats now. The goal comes just a minute and 56 seconds later. Carly Boyd the first, Ella Boyd the second. Mackie Methner assisting both of them.
Not to be done by her older sister. Goal scored by number 19, Ella Boyd.
Ella Boyd, the younger sister of Carly Boyd. Makes it 2-0 Wildcats here. 15:34 to play. Clock is not running right now, but it should be. It's still not running for some reason, so we're getting some free soccer out of this.
Okay.
Be goal kick for Barrows. Yeah, one of the officials signaling up to the press box here. I need to start that clock. There we go. Now we got it. 15:31 and running opening half. 2-0 Oxford. The Boyd sisters with both goals. Carly the first, Ella the second, both assisted by Mackie Methner.
Wildcats.
Knocked out of bounds by Maddie Deming. Throw in for the Wildcats here. Ava Kettler. Caitlin Peck tried to utilize a header up to Methner, but out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Another header for Caitlin Peck, and this one will stay in bounds. Controlled by Methner. Up to Ella Boyd, back to Methner. In on goal, left side from the bottom of your screen. Methner, shot controlled by Lutz. She wasn't able to get a lot on it. Was in on goal at a poor angle there. Throw in here for Kettler. 13:54 first half. Carly Boyd over to Caitlin Peck. Ashley Horn looking for Peck, but intercepted. Ends up back with Kettler. Peck to Horn. Yep, Ella Boyd holding there. Ella Boyd grabbed Ava Berkeley, and the official saw it. Good idea if you can get away with it, but the official saw that one. Under 13 minutes to play, first half. 2-0 Wildcats here. Trying to start this season off in fashion, and these first 27-plus minutes are a good start. Lutz will come out to the 30-yard line. Handle the kick. Ends up with Methner. To Carly Boyd. Top of your screen, Carly Boyd coming in on goal. Strong shot, save by Lutz. Out to Ashley Horn. Shot high and wide to the left. Be a goal kick here as we near the 12-minute mark in this first half. Lutz sends it away out to about the 33-yard line, and it ends up with who else? Mackie Methner. Methner fed it through to Alexis Owens, and Owens' shot was wide to the right. Didn't get a lot on it. Can't tell for sure from this distance, but it looks like one of the ball girls on the high side of your screen by the benches is Madison Pileski, and if so, Madison Pileski was the manager for the girls varsity basketball team the last 2 years, a senior. Knocked out of bounds. Another throw in for the Wildcats. 10.5 minutes to play first half. Horn to Carly Boyd. Carly Boyd into the corner. It'll stay in bounds here. Out of bounds and must have been deflected by Ella Boyd because it'll be a Fenton throw-in. Fielded by Lutz as we hit the under 9-minute mark here. Lutz will send it away with the right foot. Out to almost the 45-yard line. Caitlin Peck. Out of bounds, throw in Oxford. Ava Kettler will take care of business here. Kettler's throw in Methner. Peck sends it in left corner. Will it stay in bounds? It will not.
Throwing Tigers.
Out of bounds there. One of our ball girls ran into the fence, but she looks to be fine. Two 0 Oxford. Almost 7 minutes left to play in this first half. Maggie Lutz came out of the goal there to prevent Methner from having a chance. Methner has assisted on both Oxford goals if you're just joining us. The first by Carly Boyd and the second by the younger Boyd sister, Ella Boyd. That's Laura Hudson, number 15. First mention we've had of her tonight.
Free kick Wildcat.
It's going to be a whistle on Ava Berkey, as she spun Ashley Horn to the ground, and this free kick will be handled by Lauren Hudson over to Ava Kettler. Kettler to Alexis Owens, back to Kettler. Kettler inside the 25-yard line now, middle of the field. Still with it, Kettler. Finally taken away by Tigers. Picked up by Caitlin Peck. Peck shot through the uprights. Would have been good for 3 points if that were a football field goal, but nothing here except a goal kick for the Tigers. Still 2-0. 5.5 minutes to play first half on Oxford Community Television. Teddy Reichwist with you in this season opener. Lutz low line drive kick, takes a bounce at about the 25-yard line. Horn to Peck. Looking for Methner, couldn't get it through. Peck on the charge, this time she will get it to Methner. And then Peck's shot went wide to the left. There'll be another goal kick here for Lutz. Substitution for the Wildcats. Let's see, it'll be Ella Boyd coming off. Number 19, she's going to take a breather for perhaps these last 4.5 minutes. And it is Alexandria Dawood coming back in. Dawood started this game. Dawood, number 13, only a sophomore. She is built very similarly to Mackie Methner. They look a lot alike, and you would think only being a sophomore, she has time to develop into a really nice player here for Oxford. Cleared by Kettler. Owens over to Dawood. Over to Carly Boyd. And hey, there's Jordan Hung. She's in the game for the first time, number 10. Mackie Methner with the header. How about that? Boogity, boogity, boogity. A 3-point half for Mackie Methner. She had 2 assists and now a goal.
Number 18, Methner.
So the Methner goal makes it 3-0. Jordan Hung, looks like you could credit her with an assist there. A basketball connection coming through in the soccer field. Jordan Hung and Mackie Methner. 3-0, 3:20 to play in the first half on OCTV. Teddy Reichwist with you. This first half's going about as well as you could have hoped for John Thaler in Oxford. The goalkeeper, Brianna Barrows, has not been tested often.
Throwing Tigers.
Be a throw-in for Fenton here. Ava Kettler up to Mackie Methner. Kettler again. Stays in bounds. Picked up by Methner. Methner will send it in the corner on the bottom of your screen. Kettler on the chase after it. Number 20 for Fenton, who is Lauren Hayden, beat her to it. and it will be a goal kick for the Tigers. It was knocked out of bounds by Kettler. 2 minutes to play, first half, 120 seconds. 3-0 Oxford. Carly Boyd, Ella Boyd, Mackenzie Mackey Methner, the 3 goal scorers. Horn to Carly Boyd. Boyd left-footed feed. Closest Wildcat to it was Dawood. Jordan Hung will chase it down here in front of the bench now, and Hung will let it go out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for Oxford with 1:15 to play in the first half. Hung throws it in to Dawood. Dawood looking for Caitlin Peck. Nice pass. Peck's shot wide to the left. It was a strong shot. She was able to get a lot on it as there's 53 seconds to play in the first half. Goal kick, Megan Lutz. Or excuse me, Maggie Lutz for Fenton. Under half a minute to play in this first half in Oxford Community Television. Boyd, Carly Boyd that is, looking for Caitlin Peck. Peck's feed through the crease, no one home. Corralled by Dawood, down to 14 seconds. Out to Jordan Hung, the homecoming queen, Jordan Hung.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Down to 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2.
Cleared by Fenton. Doesn't look like anything else going to happen here. So after 40 minutes, 40 more minutes to play, we've reached a halftime break. It's been all John Thaler's Wildcats. They lead the Fenton Tigers 3-0. We'll be back with the second half on your home for Oxford Wildcats soccer, Oxford Community Television. Set to begin the second half of this girls soccer season opener at Wildcat Stadium. Oxford leads the Fenton Tigers 3-0 here on Oxford Community Television. Teddy Rackwist with you. Carly Boyd, Ella Boyd, Mackie Methner at the 3 goals. Wildcats 40 minutes away from opening their season 1-0, and the possibility still exists of doing so with a shutout for Brianna Barros. As we near 8 p.m. local time here, the floodlights are on at Wildcat Stadium, even though there's still plenty of natural light out. All right, Mackie Methner is the go-ahead from the officials, winds the arm in the second half. These final 40 minutes, clock is running. Teams switch sides at halftime in soccer, so the Wildcats are now working toward the south end zone, and the Tigers will be going toward the north end zone here. Gonna have a corner kick here for Carly Boyd with 39 minutes left in this game. Carly Boyd, as I mentioned, coming back from the halftime break, one of the 3 Wildcat goal scorers. Low kick here from Boyd, doesn't get through. Ends up with Dawood, Alexandria Dawood. Be a throw in here for Oxford. Celeste Hinman, the Tiger Jr., wanted a whistle there on Carly Boyd. Didn't get it. Popped up in the air. Maggie Lutz comes out of the goal, knocks it down, and corrals it. Oh, a wildcat there. Abigail Walters definitely took a soccer ball to the face, and she looks to be okay. Probably the worst case scenario out of that would be a bloody nose, but it looks like she's fine. Might be one of those rare instances where wearing a face mask actually helped you. One of the coronavirus masks I'm referring to. 37:44 left in this game. Still 3-0. Wildcats have controlled the first nearly 2.5 minutes of this second half, as they did for nearly the entirety of the first half. They have looked like the superior team, outplayed Fenton in nearly every aspect thus far. Lutz sends it away. Knocked out of bounds. Another throw in coming here for the Wildcats. Ella Boyd. Dawood shot, save Lutz. Good opportunity there for Alexandria Dawood. Fenton, a member of the Flint Metro League, which Oxford belonged to for 28 years until 2010 when they joined the Oakland Activities Association. Other Flint Metro League schools include Brandon, Holly, Schwartz Creek. A lot of schools longtime Oxford fans are very familiar with. Throw in here for the Wildcats. It'll be Walters. And yeah, she seems to be fine from taking that soccer ball to the face a couple of minutes ago. Another throw in for Walters. Dabwood back to Sabrina Bucci, right at midfield here. Ava Kettler setting it in the corner there. Caitlin Peck back to Ava Kettler. Kettler ran out of room, lost it out of bounds. It'll be goal kick Tigers here. 35 minutes to play. Still 3-0 Oxford. No goals here thus far in the second half. All three in the first half. Ella Boyd, Carly Boyd, Mackie Methner. Throw in Ella Boyd. Ashley Horn tried the shot on goal there, but hit the side of the net. So it'll be a goal kick for Maggie Lutz. Under 34 minutes to play. 33-51. Ella Boyd's kick tailed out of bounds there. Will be throw in for the Tigers, deep in their own territory. Sabrina Bucci. Tried to get it to Ella Boyd, but it was out of bounds. Throw in there was handled by Celeste Hinman. Abigail Waiters throw it in now for Oxford. Momentarily kept in bounds by Callie Dickens, but then it goes out of bounds. Another throw in for Walters. Hudson back to Bucci. To Methner. To Ashley Horn. Ooh, if Horn would have looked to her left, she would have had a cutting Methner. Carly Boyd eventually got it through to Methner, but a little too late to make anything happen. Lofted up in the air by Peck, right on goal, but caught by Lutz. 31-19 remaining. On Oxford Community Television, Teddy Rydquist with you. This girls soccer season opener. Oxford Community Television, channel 191 on Spectrum and AT&T, channel 99. We had a whistle there, and we have 3 Tigers coming in the game. Make that 5 Tigers coming in the game. A whole slew of substitutions for Fenton. Emma Novak, junior defenseman, knocked that out of bounds. Throw in Wildcats, 30:07 to play in the second half. Next home game for the girls soccer program will be Monday, April 12th, against Walled Lake Western. Next 2 games, which are Thursday and Friday, April 8th and 9th, against Bloomfield Hills and Rochester Adams, are both on the road. Shot on goal there, Methner saved Lutz. So another 6 days until we're back here with you on Oxford Community Television for a girls soccer home game. Dobwood back to Bucci. To Ella Boyd, back to Bucci. Methner to Ashley Horn, just wide to the left. Methner making a bid for what would have been her 4th point of the game. Substitution here for the Wildcats. Caitlin Peck goes to the bench, and once I see the backside here, I can get a jersey number and let you know who came in the game. It looks like that was McKenna Wilson, number 14, that came in the game for Oxford right there. Indeed it is, McKenna Wilson. Still 3-0, Oxford comfortably in the lead and controlling the pace of play here. 27:53 remaining. Sun setting, getting darker by the minute here in Oxford, but still a beautiful early spring night. All right, be a corner kick in the high side of your screen by Mackie Methner. Scrum for the loose ball in front. Eventually, Lutz is able to fall on it. That was a good corner kick by Methner. Lutz sends it away a little bit past midfield. Strong kick. Ends up with Sabrina Bucci. Bucci will have it knocked out of bounds by Kelly What the Dickens, and it'll stay with Oxford. (26:16) to play. Dobwood splitting a pair of Tigers. Tried to get it through to Horn, and Horn hit a Tiger pretty hard. She's slow getting up. Number 15, it looks like that is. Nope, it can't be 15. They don't have 15 on their roster. (13). Okay, 13. Yeah, Ryland Sheffield. Ryland Sheffield took a pretty hard hit there from Ashley Horn. Was slow to get up. She's staying in the game still. Moving around. Think she'll be okay. And that's Sheffield there on your screen, letting it go out of bounds and tossing it over to Maggie Lutz. 5 Tigers coming in the game and 1 Wildcat. Substitutions here at 25:16. Dawood to the bench for Oxford. Tossed in by Ella Boyd. Ava Kettler. Ooh, pretty hard collision there, and yeah, we're going to get a whistle out of that. Yep. Fenton player sent to the bench for that hit. So we're going to get a penalty kick here then. Penalty kick only from about 18 yards out, but it's on the high side of your screen. It's a tricky angle. It'll be Kettler to handle this penalty kick. Lets it go with the left foot. was ricocheted by, I believe, Ashley Horn, but well high of the goal. Indeed, it was Ashley Horn, so it'll be a goal kick here, Maggie Lutz. 23 minutes to play. Abigail Walters goes to the bench for Oxford. Jordan Hung back in the game. Hung assisted on Mackie Methner's goal with 3:28 left in the first half, the last goal we've had in this game. Hung to Bucci, back to Hung, back to Bucci. Looking for Ashley Horn. Lauren Hudson, number 15, with it now. We'll go all the way. The goalkeeper, Brianna Barrow, she'll pick it up, roll it underhand to Hung. Hung over to Hudson. Who rolls it over to Kettler. Under 22 minutes to play, Kettler. Looking for Ella Boyd. Maggie Lutz came out of the goal, won the race to the ball. Methner tried to find Hung. Sent it out of bounds. Throw in for the Tigers here. 21 minutes left. Throw in was by Maya Taubitz, the junior. Bucci will send it back to Barrows. Barrows over to Kettler. Callie Moran to the bench for Oxford. So you have Bucci out there, Jordan Hung, Lauren Hudson, Ella Boyd, Brianna Barrows, of course, is the goalkeeper. Ashley Horn's out there, Carly Boyd. Some encouraging depth with this Oxford team. They've a lot of girls that are more than capable of playing nearly an entire game, but some girls that can come off the bench and provide some offensive punch or some stable defensive play as well. John Thaler has to feel good about that. He's got a strong team here. Again, seeing their first action in 2 calendar years. It's the 2020 season. The state of Michigan wiped it out because of the coronavirus. So this 2021 season, happy to have it. First action since 2019. And in that first action in those 2 years, Oxford's looking strong. They lead 3-0 here with just over 19 minutes to play. Alyssa Cool in the game for Oxford, number 8. Only a sophomore. With 18.5 minutes left, a comfortable lead like this, time beginning to wind down, it makes sense. It's something you often see coaches do, get a lot of those freshmen if they have them, but certainly sophomore, some minutes here at the varsity level. This Oxford team only has one freshman on it, Ella Boyd, and she's shown why she's on it tonight. Scored the second goal of this game. Corner kick here, knocked out of bounds by Fenton. So we'll do it again. Carly Boyd had to go run down and retrieve that soccer ball from the perimeter of the track there. 17:26 to play. Carly Boyd, top of your screen. She'll line up another corner kick and let it fly with the right foot. Really nice corner kick by Boyd, but nothing out of it. Fenton able to clear the crease. Jordan Hung with it. Over to Alexis Owens. Alexis Owens, like Alyssa Cool, only a sophomore. All right, throw in for the Tigers here at nearly midfield. Taken away by Ava Kettler. Ava Kettler's had a really nice night. Hey, number 16, Kayla Casper. There she is. She's back out there. Kayla Casper, one of my favorite girls student athletes here at Oxford High School. She's a junior, so she'll have another school year. Plays basketball and soccer. I think she's going to be a major part of both those teams next year. Corner kick here. Get a whistle. Whistle's on Oxford, so it'll be a goal kick for Maggie Lutz. 15:25 to play. Quick recap for anyone just joining us here on Oxford Community Television. Oxford leads 3-0. There's 14:50 remaining in the game. All three goals were in the first half. The Boyd sisters, Carly and Ella with one apiece, and then Mackie Methner the third. No goals here in the second half, but Oxford has certainly dominated the tempo of this game. Brianna Barros, the Wildcat goalkeeper, she's really been able to do what we're doing up here in the booth, just kind of stand and observe for most of the second half. The action has been entirely toward this south goal here at Wildcat Stadium. So 3-0 Oxford, 14:17 left. This has been a great way for John Thaler's program to begin their season. John Thaler was the boys varsity soccer coach as well through the 2019 season. Sabrina Bucci was tripped up there right in the O at midfield. And she is still down. Yep, and we're going to have to stop the clock here with 13:50, an injury timeout for Sabrina Bucci. Andrew McDonald, the Wildcat trainer, he's jogging out there. It's not what you want to see if you're Oxford. Sabrina Bucci is starting defenseman for this team. It's definitely a lower body injury. It looks like a left ankle, left foot injury. But she's getting up. She's going to get up and walk off the field under her own power with a little bit of a limp, but Well, that's the encouraging sign. She walked off the field, so you would lead you to believe it's not anything too severe. But she will obviously come out of this game, and with a 3-goal lead and less than 14 minutes to play, you would think she's most likely done for the night. With a starter like Sabrina Bucci, a lot better to be safe than sorry. Clock running, and the Wildcats with the soccer ball, Jordan Hung. Alexis Owens. Be a corner kick here for the Tigers. First action we've had down in this north end of the field in quite some time. Here's a Tiger corner kick. It's a good one. Caught by Barrows. It may have grazed the crossbar and then ended up in the hands of Barrows. So a very strong corner kick there. Turned over deep in their own territory. That was Abigail Walters who turned it over, but it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Fenton. 12-17 to play. You'd love to preserve this shutout if you're Oxford. All right, here's a corner kick. Not as good as the last one. And then sent way over the goal by the left foot of Avery Carr, the senior. That was booted it clear over the goal. So it'll be a goal kick here for Brianna Barrows. 11:25 to play. To Walters. Turned over again in their own zone. And that led to a shot for, I believe, Rylan Sheffield. And she sent it wide of the goal. Sheffield is still limping a little bit, some sort of lower body injury that you would think came from that collision with Ashley Horn earlier. But she's been playing through it, so doesn't seem to be anything too serious. Goal kick, Barrows. Almost said Barrios. Reminds me of Braxton Berrios, former Miami Hurricanes receiver. But no, it's Brianna Barrows. There we go. Wildcats back in the Tiger end of midfield again here. Jordan Hung comes up there. Kettler running it down. We're going to get a whistle, and there's the 10-minute mark. So less than 10 minutes to play here at Wildcat Stadium. Still 3-0 Wildcats. It'd be another goal kick, Barrows. Or actually, this will be a free kick handled by Lauren Hudson, number 15. Soft shot on goal, easily handled by Barrows. To Ava Kettler. Up to Carly Boyd, back to Jordan Hung. Again to Carly Boyd. Again to Hung. And they're going to say Boyd was out of bounds there, so it'll be a throw-in for Mallory Lehman. But before the throw-in, we'll have some Tiger substitutions, and Lehman will be one of the Fenton players to leave the field, so a different young woman will handle the throw-in. Now the throw-in will be Allie Brown. Taken away by Carly Boyd. Carly Boyd's a really nice player. .8:12 to play. Carly Boyd to throw it in. Now they're going to change it to a directional kick here. So she'll be at the 37-yard line, so 47 yards out from the goal. Strong kick. That was Caitlin Peck who redirected it, but it went wide, so it'll be a goal kick for Maggie Lutz. 7.5 minutes to play. Lutz taking her time here, and now she's ready. Ends up with Carly Boyd. Now Lauren Hudson, Alexandria Dawood, Ava Kettler. Kettler back to Dawood, to Carly Boyd. Boyd stops, fires. Oh, man. Just wide from a solid 30 yards out. I believe that cleared the little gap in between the crossbar of the soccer net and the crossbar of the uprights there in football. That gap, which can't be more than a couple of feet. Carly Boyd sent it through there perfectly. Nice strong kick, but it remains 3-0 with 6:34 to play. And we have an injured Tiger. Andrew McDonald out there, the head athletic trainer here at Oxford High School, as is Matt Sullivan, Fenton's head coach. Yeah, and some rain beginning to fall here at Wildcat Stadium with 6:34 left on the scoreboard. And you can see it in the floodlights out there. It looks like it's coming down pretty strong. And you can hear it in the bleachers, so that's the state of Michigan, though, for you. That injured Tiger, she was able to walk off the field under her own power as well, much like Sabrina Bucci did earlier. All right, now the clock's running. 6:26 to play. Goal kick, Lutz. And in soccer, it's like football. They will play through rain. The only delay would be lightning. If there was lightning, seen from the playing field, then there would be a 30-minute delay because of the dangers that poses. But rain itself will not stop a game. That's going to be a handball there on Carly Boyd. 5:52 remaining. We had a apparently unruly fan there. The official told him to cut it out. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. This will be a corner kick for Oxford. Carly Boyd will handle it. She'll tap it to her teammate here. Now it'll go over to Fenton as we near the 5-minute mark. We've played 35 minutes in the second half, 5 minutes left. Still 3-0 Oxford. No goals in this second half. We'll see if that changes here. Have that rain falling and the wind picking up. A much different look than when we started this game about an hour and 15 minutes ago. Mackie Methner to Carly Boyd. Boyd shot, saved Lutz. She followed it up and found the back of the net that time. Carly Boyd, her second goal of the game. Makes it 4-0 Oxford with 4:04 to play. Scoreboard here at Wildcat Stadium reads 5-0, but that is not correct for anyone that can see that at home. It is 4-0. Carly Boyd.
Wildcat goal scored by Carly Boyd.
So the Boyd sisters have 3 of the 4 goals tonight. Carly with 2, Ella with 1, and the
Fenton.
lone non-Boyd goal scored by Mackie Methner. Here's another chance for Oxford. Ooh, nice defensive play there to prevent Ella Boyd from having a chance. Yep, we're going to have another injury timeout with 2:44 to play. This one looks like it'll be a short-lived one as the Tiger will limp off the field. A pretty noticeable limp in her giddy up there. Her giddy up. Let's see, is that Ryland Sheffield? Well, I know she's been dealing with some throughout the second half. But this injured Fenton player was the one who made the play to prevent fast break for Ella Boyd right there. So she may have ended up with an injury, but her effort was appreciated. 4-0 Oxford, 2:42 to play. Free kick Maggie Lutz, or excuse me, goal kick Maggie Lutz. Out of bounds, throw in here for Caitlin Peck. Jordan Hung with it now to Carly Boyd. To Mackie Methner. Methner turns the corner. Mackie Methner in on goal. Ooh. Her feed was knocked out of bounds, so this will be a corner kick for Carly Boyd with 1:57 to play. And again, it is 4-0, even though the scoreboard here reads 5-0. It is 4-0. .120, 80 seconds left. The Wildcats are going to begin their season 1-0. And they're 70 seconds away from doing so in shutout fashion. Alexandria Dawood with it. 50 seconds to play. Methner will get a whistle there. 38 seconds.
Offsides. Free kick.
Whistle was for an offsides call. Pass a little too strong for Carly Boyd. She is able to keep it inbounds there, down to 12 seconds.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's it. Time runs out. Oxford defeats the Fenton Tigers 4-0. The Oxford Wildcats girls soccer team opens their 2020-2021 season with a 4-0 victory over the Fenton Tigers here at Wildcat Stadium. Carly Boyd had 2 goals. Her sister Ella Boyd had 1, and Mackie Methner had the other. The Wildcats' next 2 games, Thursday and Friday, April 8th and 9th, are on the road against Bloomfield Hills and Rochester Adams. The next home game will be Monday, April 12th, back here at Wildcat Stadium against Walled Lake Western. For Oxford Community Television, I'm Teddy Radquist.